What it is. It's your boy Q DZ Double Easy, another episode all about semis. How about it, drivers? Up having my breakfast. Just finished booking a load for next week for the trunk, which was a pretty decent load. It is a Landstar load, picking up in Georgia, Brunswick, which is about 70 miles from me, and going into West Virginia at like $3.93 a mile. So that will be a very good load to get the week started. Other than that, I'm ready to get back to it. Hopefully these next 2 weeks, things are starting to kind of mellow out to get rolling. So I got to hit it hard, try and make as much as I can on the revenue side for these last couple of weeks of this month, and just make it happen. And I think we'll be okay. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I got my package today, and this is prepass. And they actually send it to you with the truck number on it and everything. I didn't even realize that. So I ordered a prepass. That's what it looks like. And there's a couple lights on the side there. I guess those are the lights that you, hang on y'all, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. Let's do this. Focus. Bam. So yeah, these three little lights right there at the bottom is, I guess, the lights that you read when it's up. So I would imagine it's going to be facing where the lights are on this side, and you can kind of like see the lights from the driver's perspective, whether it's green or whatever, red. So we'll be setting this up here shortly. So yeah, I had to get my prepass, especially after that DOT stop I had. I said, let me stop, because that was one thing I was spoiled about when I was with Landstar. I really didn't get pulled in, and my prepass was great. I noticed lately it had started, getting me pulled in more often, but not as much. But I heard a few other drivers that are Landstar guys were saying that they were getting pulled in a lot late, more so too. Which, interestingly enough, I found out applying for this, and it actually took a while. Like, I applied for this kind of like when I first started, because I knew I wanted prepass and easy pass and all that for the tolls, but I ended up opting out of the easy pass for right now. But what I was going with what I was just saying is, in this process, I found out a lot of good information about the prepass. And one of the things is that when you're applying, everybody doesn't qualify for prepass. And one of the number one key factors is your safety scores. And they look at that, and when you apply, they tell you that what your score is and what your percentage is likely of getting qualified for prepass. So my score was like 95%. based off of the information that I had. So I qualified for it, luckily. And I think, too, when you're a new authority, they give you that option. But if you have like any things like prior on your background or driving record personally, and you're the primary person in the carrier, it will affect as well. There's a possibility of that. I guess they do that on a case by case basis, but you do have to apply for pre-pass, and everybody doesn't get pre-pass. So, which brings me back to the reason of why that guys were getting pulled over. They noticed more at Landstar. Some of the drivers was on, they were getting pulled over because there were guys that were getting pulled over. And every time those guys get pulled in for something and there's a violation, it makes Landstar score go up, which affects the pre-pass, and then they start pulling drivers in more randomly than normal. So that's why you may realize, if you are with a carrier and you notice you're starting to get pulled in with your pre-pass, it's because it's not necessarily you. It's something going on with the other drivers, and now they're so quote unquote putting that microscope under you. So yeah, so that is kind of how that works. So we'll be putting this into use for Monday, and I'll let you guys know how that works. Other than that, that was it, man. It's your boy, QDZ. Before I go, I wanted to show you guys this coffee I bought a few months ago. It is called Trucker's Brew. And this coffee, man, is actually really, really good. Here's the contact information. Let me go ahead and lock it in for you guys down here. Unlock that. There we go. Let's put it down here if we can. But I'll get it. I'll put it in the description for you guys. This coffee is really good. The backstory on it is, there's a guy that I met at a swap meet where I live at, and he's a retired trucker guy or whatever, and he started a coffee company. This was custom made. You can get your brews, light, dark ground, whole grounds, or just powdered up, however you want it. They will make it for you, and you can order it. And this guy, I met him, real good guy, and I like to support my fellow truckers. And the coffee is actually really, really good, man. And there was a lot of different ones he had, and you basically call him, tell him how big you want, how much you want, and he makes it fresh. He has a guy that does his brewing and grinding of his beans and everything, from the way he explained it to me, and it was good. I am not endorsed by by these guys. I'm not getting paid anything. I just like to share good things that's good, and hopefully they'll see this, and maybe I'll get some free coffee out of it or something. All right, it's your boy QDZ. I'm out.